Alright guys, it is like 10:30 at night and I want to go to bed. And you guys all say, ditto. Alright, well we're going to hopefully make this as short as sweet as possible. Please watch the entire video. Do not fast forward. Do not skip ahead. Watch it, see how it's done, fill in the blanks, get it all done, get all the homework done too as well. We should have plenty of time here today. Alright, also when you finish this, you need to be working on the CBA review, so make sure you get through as much of that as possible and have fun without me. Alright, so we're talking about parallelograms a little bit more again. They call this converse of parallelograms, but really, guys, we kind of already talked about this. Alright, so I will know I have a parallelogram if one of the following properties occurs. So first of all, the sides, opposite sides are going to be parallel. So parallelogram are the sides going to be parallel to each other, okay? They need to be parallel with each other, okay? If opposite sides are congruent, so if they're the same length, all right, same, remember? Same length. Same length. Okay? So the sides are the same. If opposite angles are the same, remember congruent, just means basically same. Okay? If diagonals bisect, now remember those diagonals, they cut through from corner to corner. We talked about this yesterday. And if they cut each other and the diagonals are exactly cut in half, okay, because that's what bisect means, it means cut in half, then we know it's going to be a parallelogram. And finally, if one set of opposite sides, okay, so only one set, if we only know one set is both parallel and the same, we know it's going to be a parallelogram. I'll put same here, just for kicks and giggles on this. Alright. The first part's going to be really easy, and then it's going to get hard real fast. So I hope you guys got your calculators ready to go. Alright, here we go. First thing. This is a parallelogram. And what do I know about parallelograms? Is that, the sides are the same, right? Sides are the same. Opposite sides are congruent, or they're the same. So if this side's 17, guess what this is? Waddly-acha, doodly-doo. 17 who? Who? Alright, next. Moving on. What about this one? If this angle is 65, what do I know? I'm going to go back to the rules. Opposite angles are the same. So I need to find the opposite of this. So the opposite angle is here. So that's got to be 65 degrees. Big difference between angles and sides, guys. If you haven't learned that yet. Big difference. Big. Alright, once again, another parallelogram. We are going to cook through this. I am telling you what. I mean, maybe a 10-minute lesson. This is a 10, so guess what, guys? This is a 10. Okay, if these were all parallelograms. Opposite sides are the same. Next. Alright, if this angle is 49 degrees, wait a minute. Is that the opposite angle? No. The opposite angle of this is 49 degrees. Oh, sucker. Sucker. Alright, so that's 49 degrees. Also, isn't this acute too? So what do you think this bad boy is? Oh, I don't know. I don't rightly know. But I do know one thing. Okay? And here's kind of a fun little proof. If you remember yesterday, we talked about how many degrees are in the total inside of a triangle, or of a rectangle. It should add up to 360 degrees, right? All of these angles in here on the inside should add to 360. Or, bear with me on this, if I cut it in half. No, bear with me on this. You won't find this in a book. But if you cut it in half, how much do these angles have to add up to then, if it's half of it? Well, what's half of 360? Well, these two angles should then equal 180, right? Right? Because if these add to 180, then I know these over here add to 180. You guys got that? These two angles, right, should equal 180, and these two angles should equal 180. Okay? Like I said, you won't find it in any book. This is straight up sheeviness. You feeling it? Here. Put your hand right on the screen. Oh yeah. Okay. You felt it now? So I know if this is 49 degrees, what does this have to be to complete my 180-ness? Awesomeness. I think it's actually 131 degrees. 131. And do that. Do 180 minus 49. Right? Minus 49. What's going to be left? 131, I believe. Can we check it? Let's check it. I'm going to move this yellow dot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I told you I was going to make it short. Let's make it short. My wife's already upstairs sleeping, for crying out loud, and I'm down here stuck with you guys. Okay. Alright, now another proof. I'm seeing some diagonals. See those diagonals right there cutting through? Well, let's take a look at our proofs for diagonals again. Okay, opposite sides, no opposite sides, no opposite sides. Diagonals! Right there. You feeling it? Diagonals bisect. That means diagonals are exactly cut in half with each other. Alright. So that means they're going to cut each other exactly in half. So TM, too much information, TM, this distance right here is 12. Okay, so this is 12 from there to there. I'm going to do some different colors here. And KM, which is this distance, I'm going to put it right at the top just so we understand. So KM is 3x minus 9. Now, here's the deal, guys. Those are not equal to each other right now. Would you agree they're equal to each other? I would not agree. But I do know that 3x minus 9, that long one, is the same as what about the red one? Would you agree? 2 of the reds? Huh? Would you agree 2 of the reds is the same as one of the blues? Yeah, everybody's nodding their head. Travion, come on, nod along. Nod along. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, I got 2 times 12, that's 24. So that means the distance of the whole long blue thing is 24. Does that make sense? That's 24. So what is x? Alright, well I'm going to add 9. Add 9. And I got 3x equals 33. Okay, then I'm going to divide by 3 over here. Divide by 3 over here. And I got x equals 33 divided by 3 is 11. Double check, make sure Sheevy's is all awesomeness. If I'm right, guys, you owe me all $5 each. Okay? Agreed. 11. Yeah! Okay, you guys kind of see how this goes? Now let's do the next one here, 14. Same kind of deal. I got these bisectors. Now remember, this is halfway. It says Vx is 12. Ooh, this time Vx. So the whole distance is 12. Right? And this time it says Qx. So Qx is x plus 6. Alright, there's 2 ways to skin this cat. Alright? First off, I can say, hey, listen, if the whole distance is 12, then this must also be 6, right? Okay, so I could say 6 is equal 2x plus 6. Would you agree that half of 12 is 6, and so 6 should equal x plus 6? Or the other way is I could say, well, 12 is the whole length. How can I make this? This is half of it, so I want to double my x plus 6. Okay, 2 ways to skin this cat. I think I prefer the one up here on the top, basically cutting the 12 in half, saying, hey, all right, I know that's 6 equals that. Okay, I'm going to minus the 6 over here, minus the 6 over here, and x equals 6 minus 6 is what? 0. X is 0. Check it. I am beautiful. Okay, last problem. Last problem and we're done. This is the tricky one. This is that tricky one. Alright, we're going to call upon the powers of that last one that we tried to figure out. Remember, everything, triangle should equal 360 degrees, right? Anything with 4 sides should equal 360. Okay. By the way, it took me a while to figure this out. This means that angle right there, alright? It's not a length of a side or anything, it's the angle. So the whole thing is 360. So once again, I'm going to kind of circle half of it. What do you think half of it's going to equal? You guys have any idea? What is half of it going to equal? 180, right? Because isn't 180 half, right? If I included this side over here, that would be 180. This would be 180, and together they both make 360. Yay! Okay. So there's just not enough Mountain Dew in the world. Enough. I'm all empty. Okay. So I know all of these angles here should equal 180. So I have 60 plus another angle. I have the 60. I have the 67. And then I have this angle here, which is 52. We've kind of done things like this before, haven't we? 52x plus 1. I know all three of these, this one, and this one, they should all total 180 degrees. So I'm going to combine this together, 60 and 67 and 1. Those are all like terms. So the 60, the 67, and the 1 are all like terms. I'm going to combine that. It's going to give me 180 equals, I believe, 128. Fact checker. Who's my fact checker? Alyssa? Alyssa, you my fact checker? Alyssa Bugs? Or Harton? Okay. 60 plus 67 plus 1 is 128. Alright, those guys are gone. Now I have also this plus 52x. Alright, now I'm going to go. Now I'm going to move. I'm going to minus 128. Minus 128. Right, guys, I only have a minute left. What is going on? That's gone. Alright, I believe 180 minus 128 is 52. So 52 equals 52x. How do I get rid of that 52? Divide by 52. Sorry guys, I know this is chicken scratch. Divide by 52. X equals, what is 52 divided by 52? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. And here we go. Let's check it out. 9 seconds. 1 is the answer. Alright, I want you to do all the homework. And then when you're done with that, get your CBA review.